King Frederik of Denmark made a deeply personal confession in Australia that instantly captured attention, reminding the world that even royal love stories can begin with the most ordinary moments. Standing before distinguished guests during a state dinner, the Danish monarch reflected on the place where his life changed forever. It was not a palace, a royal ceremony, or a carefully arranged introduction. Instead, it all started in a Sydney bar during the 2000 Summer Olympic Games, where a simple conversation unexpectedly became the beginning of one of Europe's most admired royal marriages. Speaking warmly, King Frederik described Australia as holding a permanent place in his heart because it was there that he slipped into that bar and found himself in what he called a conversation that has never ended. The remark was lighthearted, but it also carried a deeper meaning. More than 2 decades later, that single encounter continues to shape both his personal life and Denmark's modern monarchy. What makes this story especially remarkable is how ordinary it was at the beginning. At the time, Frederik was still Crown Prince of Denmark. When he met Mary Donaldson, she had no idea she was speaking with European royalty. According to the well-known story, he introduced himself simply as Fred, leaving out the royal title entirely. That unexpected introduction allowed their first conversation to unfold naturally, without the expectations or assumptions that often surround members of royal families. As their relationship grew, Mary faced a life-changing decision. Remaining with Frederik meant leaving behind her home, family, career, and the country where she had built her life. Moving across the world to Denmark required adapting to a completely different culture, learning a new language, understanding centuries-old royal traditions, and preparing for the intense public attention that comes with becoming part of one of Europe's oldest monarchies. That is why Frederik's latest public comments resonated so strongly. Rather than focusing only on romance, he openly acknowledged the enormous personal sacrifice his wife made. By saying he is forever grateful for Queen Mary uprooting her life for him, he highlighted something that is often overlooked in royal stories. Behind the glamour and ceremonial duties are real human choices, personal sacrifices, and lasting commitments. The timing of these remarks also adds significance. Since ascending the throne following Queen Margrethe II's historic abdication, King Frederik and Queen Mary have entered a new chapter as Denmark's reigning royal couple. Every international visit now carries diplomatic importance, but moments like this remind audiences that their partnership is built on more than official responsibilities. It is a relationship with a history stretching back to an unexpected meeting more than 20 years ago. Public reaction has been overwhelmingly positive because authenticity remains one of the qualities people appreciate most in modern royal families. While state visits typically focus on diplomacy, trade, and international cooperation, genuine personal moments often become the stories that people remember long afterward. Frederik's words offered a rare glimpse into his private gratitude while reinforcing the image of a couple who continue to support each other through changing roles and increasing responsibilities. The Australia connection itself has always been central to Queen Mary's public identity. Although she embraced Denmark, learned its customs, and dedicated herself to royal service, her Australian roots remain an important part of her story. By celebrating Australia during this state visit, Frederik acknowledged not only where they first met but also the country that shaped the woman who would eventually become Denmark's queen. Their story continues to stand out because it feels relatable despite its extraordinary outcome. Countless people have experienced chance meetings that changed their lives forever, but very few have watched those encounters become part of royal history. It serves as a reminder that life-changing moments often arrive without warning, and sometimes a simple conversation can alter the course of an entire future. As Denmark's king and queen continue representing their country on the world stage, stories like this help explain why they remain among Europe's most closely followed royal couples. Their journey combines tradition with modernity, duty with affection, and public service with a relationship that still appears grounded in mutual respect and appreciation. Do you think King Frederik's heartfelt tribute to Queen Mary shows why their marriage continues to inspire royal watchers around the world? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share so you never miss the latest royal family news and analysis.